And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Trinity Baptist College, a home of the Eagles. NCCAA men's basketball here in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm Ray Bureau, and Dean Bureau, as always, working the camera here tonight for TBC Eagles Athletics. Trinity Baptist College men's basketball has won 6 in a row to even up their record on the season overall at 6-6, and the Eagles are 3-3 in the NCCAA Division II South region. One of those 6 wins was last Friday night, a 62-58 victory over these same Bobcats of Pasco-Hernando College down in Newport Richey, Florida. Bobcats are 1-3 on the season. That game against Trinity Baptist last Friday night was their first. No record yet in their conference play, the NJCAA Division II Region 8. Their only other opponent is Florida Gateway College, whom the Eagles defeated a couple of nights ago. And Parrish Hobney takes the first shot of the game. It does not go. And the rebound from Elliott Rouse, who did not score against Trinity Baptist last Friday night. Randolph with the steal. Very quick transition. Trey Whitfield's been red hot. This one does not go, however, and already another rebound for Elliott Rouse. Tell you a little bit more about the Bobcats as we get an opportunity, and this ball game just underway. Pasco-Hernando wearing the road blacks, and a beautiful pass, and the basket. The pass good from David Battle to Rouse, and Rouse is on the board, and the Bobcats score first and lead 2-0. Bobcats again 1-3 on the season. That's Randolph for 3, the first basket of the night for Trinity Baptist College. And Jakari Randolph has just matched his season average, 3 points per game. He doesn't score all the points, but he does do some things to help the Eagles win. He's a terrific ball handler. That's Jakari Randolph we're talking about. Trey Whitfield knocked that one out of bounds, so it stays with the Bobcats at 22 seconds on the shot clock. Again, I'm Ray Bureau. Thanks for joining us here once again on TBC Eagles on YouTube. 3-point shot. This one is off the rim. And a whistle as that ball hit the top of the backboard. It goes out of bounds over to the Eagles. Bobcats will play Florida Gateway on Saturday, and then 4 more times in the regular season, February 13th and 27th, March 9th, and April 1st in their conference play. So good luck, Pasco-Hernando State College Bobcats. Hobney pump fake from 3, pulls up inside, 2-point shot, no good, and a third rebound of the night already for Elliott Rouse. Bobcats in the corner. Started by Hobney. They work the ball to the top of the arc, now to the left side of the lane. Spin move, and the ball goes out of bounds, and David Battle just simply lost control of the basketball as he tried to get around Kafun Batori. Battle's averaging 8 points per game. Bobcats' leading scorer wears number 12. That is Jaquise Kemp, who scored 15 points against the Eagles last Friday night down in Newport Richey. That ball batted away. Eagles able to hold on. Hobney feeds it to Whitfield. And another 3-point effort. This one a little bit off to the left from Jakari Randolph. Rebound off the floor by Orion Adams, who averages 14 points per game. And Adams put up 17 points last Friday night against the Eagles. 3-2, in case you're just joining us. Low scoring start in the first few minutes. And Randolph is able to slap that one away, but then a whistle afterward. And that's going to be a foul called on Randolph. The first foul of the game. That one is on the floor. Nearly stripped Adams of the basketball, but made some hand contact, and Randolph draws the foul. Jakari Randolph, the lone senior on the TBC Eagles. He's from Tallahassee, Florida. Whitfield nearly came up with the steal, but the Bobcats are able to hold on to the ball. Work to the top of the arc. Rouse nearly lost control of the ball a couple of times on that exchange, and from the free throw line, just beating the shot clock, that was Adams, and the second chance no good, and Torrey pulls down the rebound. The head coach of the Bobcats is Dr. Michael L. Jones, who was a graduate of Pasco-Hernando State College. Then he transferred over to Florida State University and ran track for the Seminoles. There's Hobney's three-pointers in and out, and the rebound from David Battle. Coach Jones is assisted by Mr. Larry Bem and Nick O'Neill. The athletic director is Steve Winterling of Pasco-Hernando State College. Turnaround jumper, no good, but the second chance is a basket for Ryan Adams, and it's 4-3 Pasco with 16:30 left to go in the first half. Eagles again, winners of 6 in a row, looking to extend to 7 here tonight. Eagles in those home whites, going from the left to the right. Whitfield from just outside the lane, and we're going to have an offensive interference called on Torrey as that ball was still in the cylinder. Torrey tried to tap that one back in, but didn't quite let it get out of that cylinder just yet, and he gets called for the offensive interference, and Bobcats will take control, leading 4-3, 16-10 left to go in the first half. Coach John D. Jones of the Eagles in his 10th season out of Liberty University. He's assisted by Kareem Shepard and Marquise Duncanson. That pull-up jumper did not go, and Mark Jobert Maisonette pulled down the rebound. Rose all the way underneath, finds Torrey, and he is rejected. Block shot from DeMarvion Brown, and the Eagles throw that one across the sidelines and give it back to the Bobcats. Both teams have missed scoring opportunities here in the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds. It's 4-3, Pasco leading. Jakari Randolph, a three-pointer for the Eagles, and baskets from Elliott Rouse and Orion Adams for the Bobcats. Work back up top, and a three-point shot is good, and that was DeMarvion Brown with his first basket of the night. And it's a 7-3 lead for the Bobcats, and Brown 25% from beyond the arc on the season. That is his fourth three-pointer. And again, it's only the fourth game for the Bobcats. Trey Whitfield finds his way inside, gets the short jumper from inside the paint. 7-5 Bobcats lead. We just passed the 15-minute mark of the first half. Rose with the steal, has one man to beat. Randolph coming up to the right side, and Rose will take it all the way. The layup no good, and knocked out of bounds by Brown. So the Eagles keep possession with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Our head trainer, Mr. Ron Mesa, I believe he is working the trainer's table here tonight. I'm Ray Bureau, also the Sports Information Director of Trinity Baptist College Athletics. Whitfield's three does not go, but the Eagles get the rebound. Maisonette, little contact, but no call, and this one's out of bounds. And it goes off Rouse. So it'll be Eagles basketball, and now a substitution for Trinity Baptist. Tyrese Freeman checks in for Jakari Randolph. Freeman, one of the many freshmen. He's from Live Oak, Florida, and this young team has been dynamic during this 6-game winning streak. That's Freeman for three. It's short, but Whitfield is right there to put it back in. And Trey Whitfield's average is 7.6 points per game, but during this winning streak, he's around 15 points per game and didn't start the season as a starter, but worked his way into the first 5 rotation. And has done Coach Jones and the Eagles a lot of good as that ball goes out of bounds. David Battle just seemed to lose control of the basketball. We're tied at 7, 14 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first half. Eagles are 3-3 in South Region play. And after tonight, their 4 remaining games are all against South Region competition. We'll give you both teams' upcoming schedules when we get a timeout. Freeman for three. It's good, and a foul. That's going against Orion Adams, and Tyrese Freeman has a chance at a 4-point play. Eagles are shooting about 57% as a team on the season from the line, but they've been very good during this 6-game winning streak. They had a game a couple of games ago against Johnson University of Florida where the Eagles shot 64% from the field, 70% in the first half of that game. Well, that 4-point play does not happen, but the three-pointer is good for Freeman. And the Eagles lead 10-7. There's a pull-up jumper that spins around, thought about coming out, but dropped in, and that's the second basket of the night for Orion Adams. Freeman shooting about 59% from the line. Battle pump fake. Finds Freeman for three, but instead he hits Torrey and spin him around. Jumper, no good, in and out. And grabbed at the baseline by Orion Adams. 13 minutes left in the half. Eagles lead 10-9, and a long three to give the Bobcats the lead. Instead, it misses everything and is out of bounds back to the Eagles. Hello to Ramona Scott cheering on the Bobcats, as is Ashley Newsom-Cannon. Glad to see your name pop up there and let us know that you're watching here tonight. Hope you enjoy the ball game, except for the final score. Of course, we want the Eagles to get that 7th win in a row. Battle takes the pass inside the paint, goes inside, beats two defenders and gets the layup. Sam Battle averages 11.7 points per game. He is TBC's leading scorer, followed by Kafumba Torrey with 11.4. Eagles lead 12-9, 12-18 and counting left to go in the first half. Jace Spinelli at the table, ready to check in for Trinity Baptist. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Good zone defense by the Eagles, and it forces a turnover. Orion Adams stepped on the baseline as he tried to power his way inside to get off the layup. And that defense that has been very effective for the Eagles, especially in these last 6 games, forces a turnover and now has a chance to extend a current 3-point lead. The Eagles are averaging 70 points per game. They're shooting 43% from the field overall and 32% from three-point range. Bobcats are averaging 79 points per game through their first 4, shooting 44% from the field, 35% from beyond the arc, and a very impressive 74% from the free throw line. Little volleyball action. The Eagles are going to keep the ball. And a foul is called against Pasco's Orion Adams. That is his first. It's also team foul number 1 as well. That one knocked out of bounds. Rouse got a hand on it. Eagles will inbound with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Hey, drop a comment. Let us know you're watching. I love seeing those names pop up and saying hello to our viewers. Fausto Alvarez on the court for Coach John Jones of the TBC Eagles. Spinelli also in. Freeman from the corner for 3. It's good. Tyrese Freeman with a second three-pointer of the night. And the Eagles lead 15-9 with 10:21 and counting left to go in the first half. Jacob Zio averages 9.7 points per game, fires off the 3. Zio's shot does not go, and this one is out of bounds. And the Eagles defense, once again, very impressive here in the early going. I'm going to make a correction I said earlier when Rouse scored the basket right at the beginning of the game. That was Orion Adams, who now has 6 of the 9 points for the Bobcats. So Adams with 6 and Brown with 3, and that ball goes into the backcourt. And that's going to go back over to Pasco-Hernando. Thank you to Yasmin Brown, the terrific stats keeper we have here at TBC Eagles Athletics. She has some help over at the scorer's table as well. I don't know the young lady who's spotting tonight, but Josh Jackson, our game day coordinator, is also over there, and he does an absolutely fantastic job getting things ready to play. And he puts the crew together that works the games, and without them, well, not much for me to say to you. 10:44 and counting, 15-9 in favor of TBC. Bobcats working down the shot clock, right at the buzzer. The jump shot does not go. Fausto Alvarez, the big man wearing number 33, just joining the team this semester, He's from Bartram Trail High School in St. John's, Florida, one of the powerhouses in all athletics here in Northeast Florida. Freeman's three does not go, but Battle with the rebound sends it outside to Rose, who pulls up and couldn't get the short jumper to fall. Rebounded by Damarian Scott. Coming up on the midway point of the second half, check that first half. Made a few tongue stumbles already here tonight. Contact, no call. Freeman with the steal. He just stripped Battle of the ball, and Eagles now looking for a chance to extend a current 6-point lead. It is 15-9. Battle up the right side of the lane, and he will draw the foul. There are a couple of Bobcats in the vicinity, so we'll see who gets called. Well, Battle will shoot 2 free throws, and the foul is called on Orion Adams. That is his second. Sam Battle at the free throw line, 59% on the season, but he's come up big in the last few games for Coach Jones and the Eagles, and this first one is good. So Battle on the board. Eagles in that win against Florida Gateway Tuesday night shot 11 free throws in the second half, or made 11 free throws in the second half out of 12 attempts, and that helped them to the 6-point win over in Lake City just 2 nights ago. Battle sinks them both. Eagles lead 16-9, 9:42 and counting left to go in the first half. Eagles again going with the tight defense. Zone defense, D.W. Lewis on the court. Good to see him back in action. He missed a few games. And we're going to have the foul called against the Eagles. That'll be Tyrese Freeman with his first. So D.W. Lewis, 6'7" junior from Jennings, Florida, back onto the court. Eagles are without Ethan Bray once again tonight. He's missed some action with an ankle injury. Eagles, though, have played some very good basketball. DeMarvion Brown shooting 2 for the Bobcats. 3 for 4 on the season, and the first of these 2 is good. So DeMarvion Brown now with 4. Puts his team into double digits at 17-10. And Brown ready for free throw number 2, and this one is off the front of the rim. And Lewis able to keep it in bounds after going up for the rebound. 17-10, Trinity Baptist leads, 9:20 left in the first quarter. Rose runs the baseline, finds Freeman, 4-3 from the corner, off the rim. Alvarez was able to bat that ball to Rose, who grabbed possession. And now the Eagles with another opportunity to extend the lead, where that one goes up and over Fausto Alvarez. That's not easy to do. He stands at 6'7", and that one a little high and a little hard as well. And Pasco-Hernando will now have possession with 8:55 left to go in the first half. Like I said quarter a little while ago, first half, they still play 2 20-minute halves in men's college basketball. Eagles bench calling for the 3-second violation that they did not get the call, and that shot missed. That was Edgar Enriquez. He's from Middleburg, not too far away from the west side of Jacksonville. And it looks like we're going to have an Eagle head to the free throw line. Sam Battle, who just hit 2, back at the line. A foul called on Damarian Scott. That is his first, and it's team foul number 3 for Pasco-Hernando. First of 2 is good. Battle got the bounce off the rim and the glass, and he has hit 3 in a row. 5 points pending this second free throw of the sequence. This one is good, and Sam Battle has hit 4 in a row. 6 points overall for Sam, and a 19-10 lead for Trinity Baptist. That ball never did cross the halfway line, so the dribble on the back side of the court was fine. 8:10 left to go until halftime. 19-10, Trinity leads. 10 seconds to shoot. To the left side, and a three-point shot is buried from DeMarvion Brown. That's his second of the night. Cuts that deficit down to 6 for the Bobcats. It's been a very fast-paced first half. Very few stops of play. Rose finds Battle. Thought about the three. Instead, fights his way inside, and the ball spins around the rim. And Sam Battle now has 8 points. Again, he averages 11.7, the sophomore from Tampa. Just a few miles away from Newport Richey, where the Bobcats play at Pasco-Hernando State College. There's a three-pointer from the sideline. No good from Scott. Rebounded by Enriquez. His pass nearly got away, but the jump shot fading away, and Brown's been red hot in the past couple of minutes. He now has 9, and it's again a 6-point lead for Trinity Baptist College. 21-15, 7 minutes to go in the first half. Battle for 3, off the front of the rim, and rebounded by Brown. Long pass, and looks like we're going to have no call. I thought that might have been a foul, but no call, and Enriquez gets the underhanded layup to drop. And he pulls the Bobcats to within 4. Eagles work it without touching the floor all the way to the left side. Lewis, Rose, Battle, Freeman, who just fired off that 3 and buried it. And Torrey on the court for the Eagles. That's a third 3 of the first half for Tyrese Freeman, and a 7-point lead for TBC. 6:13 and counting. Enriquez reverses, goes up and draws the foul. It looks like D.W. Lewis, if I saw that correctly. Note the call is on Kafumba Toure with the push. That is his first. It's team foul number 3. And a pair of free throws for Edgar Enriquez. 6 out of 7 from the line. That's 86%. And Enriquez with his first of 2. It is a little too strong. Whole slew of substitutions for the Eagles. Battle's the only one who stays on the court. Maisonette, Randolph, and Stephen Lee. Nope, Tyrese Freeman heads back. So 3 new Eagles on the court. A couple of Bobcats as well. Zio back on. There's a new Bobcat in the backcourt. See who that is in just a moment, as Enriquez hits the second of 2. So he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Heading back onto the court was Damarian Scott just a moment ago for Coach Michael Jones. Battle to Freeman, who's already hit 3 three-pointers. There's Randolph for 3. Yes! That's the second for Jakari Randolph. Trinity Baptist leads now 27-18 with 5:36 left in the half. Eagles are firing off the three-pointers, and they've been very successful. And they've opened up a 9-point lead. Enriquez misses that jumper. Rebound by Randolph. Eagles have already made 5 three-point shots. Battle pulls up, couldn't get it to go, and the rebound by Edgar Enriquez. Long three-point shot off the front of the rim. Freeman brings it up the right side of the court and hits Randolph in the corner. Under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Trinity 27, Pasco 18. Randolph for 3 from the corner, misses everything, right into the hands of Scott, and we have a traveling violation called on Damarian Scott as he tried to turn his way up the court, and that will give the ball back to the Eagles. Trey Whitfield heads back onto the court for Trinity Baptist, as does Xavier Rose. Freeman and Battle will have a seat, and we'll all have a seat for about 30 seconds as we have our first timeout. with the score TBC 27, Pasco 18. 30-second timeout called by Dr. Jones of the Bobcats. After tonight, we already told you that Pasco is going to Florida Gateway College, or actually Florida's going to Pasco this Saturday afternoon, a home game for the Bobcats. February 2nd, Pasco will host Pensacola Christian College, a team we know very well, one of our South Region rivals. Pasco's at Johnson University on Thursday the 4th, but now I see the note that that game has been canceled. Johnson won their first matchup 104-101 on January 23rd, but that game again has been canceled. Saturday, February 6th, the home game against Pinellas Prep. So the next opportunity will give you the remaining regular season schedule for the TBC Eagles. All 4 games remaining are South Region matchups. Bounce pass to Maisonette, but he couldn't hold on, and it's stolen by Zio. Eagles had a chance to get their lead into double digits, but that one got away. Zio brought it up court, and right there is Brown directing traffic. Shot clock at 12. New man on the court is Caden Gunter. He pulls up, fires it off, does not get the shot to go. And Rose with the rebound over everybody. Xavier Rose stands at 6-0. He's a freshman from Quitman, Georgia, with some tremendous vertical leap. Wide open for 3 is Jakari Randolph, but that one hit the top of the glass and bounced in the hands of Enriquez. Edgar Enriquez is 6'3", the freshman from Middleburg. That's him with the ball inside the paint. Puts a great spin move on Maisonette, but doesn't get the shot. And this one is called a jump ball as men from both teams got hands on it. It is Trinity's basketball. That's the first jump ball. Pasco won the opening tip. And now they're going to change it back to the Bobcats. My mistake, Trinity did win the opening tip-off, and this is the first jump ball. First call was Eagles basketball, but they got together, got it correct. It is Pasco's possession. Quick shot after the inbound pass, and that's a 2 for Jacob Zio. He's on the board. He averages 9.7. 27-20, Trinity leads, 3.5 left in the first half. Whitfield finds Rose. They work the ball to the right side. Whitfield pump fake. Finds Randolph at the top of the arc. And Randolph's pass goes astray. Eagles with a little trouble the last 2 times up the court. Kafumba Tori back in. Jakari Randolph will head off. Bobcats let the ball roll to try to save a few seconds. They're trailing by 7 with 3:15 left until halftime. Again, a very fast-paced first half. Only a few stops in play. That clock has been running. Parrish Hobby keeps it in bounds and finds Torrey, and the Eagles look to extend a current 7-point lead. Whitfield's able to hold on. Hobby from 3, no good. Hobby's been very good from 3-point range during this winning streak. He averages 8.8 points per game. There's a 3 from the sideline. No good from Zio. And Rose all alone to pick up the rebound. Hobby runs the lane and draws the foul. David Battle called for his first, team foul number 4. And Hobby will shoot 2. He's been very good at the line, 76.5%, 13 out of 17, a total of 106 points on the season for Parrish Hobby, who is a sophomore from Jacksonville. And no, he won't get the free throws. I thought it was a shooting foul, but it was called on the floor. No look pass inside to Torrey. The spin move, it's good. And Kafumba Torrey on the board with his first basket of the night. And he gives the Eagles back their 9-point lead. That's been their biggest lead so far tonight. Bobcats' last lead was 4-3. 29-20, 2 minutes, 5 seconds left. Nice move inside by Zio, but he couldn't get this one to fall, and the Eagles come up with the rebound. Under 2 minutes left. Hamdi all alone, gets inside the arc and then backs it up to try to look up a high percentage shot. Anderson for three off the rim. Torrey right there for the rebound. Feeds Rose, he goes inside. The finger roll is good after a couple of bounces on the rim. Xavier Rose, 8.7 points per game, his first score of the night. Rose, the freshman from Quitman, Georgia. His brother Jarius also on the Eagles and a member of the JV team as well. That was a long three-point attempt by Brown. It didn't go. The second chance, no. And this one knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Warren McClymont. 1:18 left, and the Eagles waste no time getting the ball up court. Good pass to Anderson. Pull-up jumper. One bounce off the rim and good. Jaquez Anderson with his first score of the night. And the Eagles have a 33-20 lead. And we have a hard contact inside and a blocking foul called against Kafumba Torrey. And for Torrey, that is his second personal foul. It's team foul number 4. And Torrey will head off. He hit the floor very hard, and he's all right. Just a little precautionary. Give him a chance at an extra minute of rest. No free throws. That ball was on the floor, and the inbound pass hit the sideline. Unforced error, and the Eagles take possession. 58.5 seconds left until halftime. The Eagles lead 33-20. Whitfield inside the paint, finger roll, no. Long pass up the court and out of bounds off the hand of Rouse. So another unforced error by the Bobcats, and the Eagles looking to take advantage just before the buzzer for halftime. Battle shot, though, does not go. Hamdi for three, it's good. Parrish Hamdi gives the Eagles a 16-point lead with 14 seconds left until the buzzer. Javarian Brown knocked away by Whitfield, and it will stay with the Bobcats. Ignore the shot clock. There are only 4.5 seconds left. Again, that Eagles defense, which has been fantastic during this 6-game winning streak, stepping it up once again with the steal. Rose to Hamdi. The layup beats the buzzer. And the Eagles will bring a 38-20 lead into halftime. Xavier Rose with the steal and the assist to Parrish Hamdi, who lays it in right at the buzzer. And again, as we head into halftime, Trinity Baptist leads 38-20. We'll take a 15-minute halftime break. I'll come back in about 12 minutes. We'll recap the first half and get ready for number 2. You're watching Trinity Baptist College men's basketball on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College, where the Eagles, as you see, have a 38-20 lead over the Bobcats of Pasco-Hernando State College. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, our cameraman, as always, doing a fantastic job making sure you see all the action that goes on the court. Well, Bobcats, Damarian Scott has some fans watching. Ms. Ramona Scott, Ms. Ashley Newsom-Cannon, and Mr. L.R. Damarian Scott Jr. all letting us know they're watching the live feed. Damarian, he is a freshman guard, stands at 6'3". He's from Sabalo, Texas, enjoying his first year of college basketball and looking like a good young player down there on the court. Well, here's a scoring summary up to date in case you missed anything. Tyrese Freeman of Trinity Baptist and DeMarvion Brown of Pasco-Hernando both lead with 9 points. Sam Battle has 8 for the TBC Eagles, followed by Jakari Randolph with 6. Travius Whitfield has 4, and 2 points each from Xavier Rose and Jaquez Anderson, along with Kafumba Tori. So assuming I didn't miss anybody, that's 38 for the TBC Eagles. Told you about Brown leading his team with 9. He is followed by Orion Adams with 6 points, 3 from Edgar Enriquez, and Jacob Zio has 2 for a total of 20 for the Bobcats. Nobody in any foul trouble whatsoever. Only one player on each team has 2. Kafumba Tori for Trinity Baptist and Orion Adams for Pasco-Hernando. 2 other players on each team have 1. Jakari Randolph and Tyrese Freeman, along with Damarian Scott and David Battle. And that's one of the reasons the first half went by so quickly. Only a few fouls and only a few stops in play. Some of the other numbers from the first half: the Eagles are shooting 39%, 6 for 20 from three-point range, and 4 for 5 from the line. The Eagles have 17 rebounds. In fact, the Bobcats also have 17 rebounds, and the Eagles have committed 6 turnovers. Bobcats are shooting 31%, 2 for 9 from three-point range, and 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. Eagles defense has forced 11 turnovers, and that's one of the big reasons the Eagles were able to turn some turnovers into points and get that 18-point lead as we get ready for the second half. After tonight, the Eagles have just 4 games remaining on the regular season schedule, all within the South region. Tuesday night, both the women's team and the men's team will be here against Johnson University of Florida right here on the home court beginning at 5 p.m., and the men will follow at 7. February 5th, both the women and the men travel to Pensacola Christian College. That'll be a doubleheader. February 9th, both teams at Trinity College of Florida. The regular season ends on the home court on February 13th against Toccoa Falls College. And this Saturday, Eagles women's basketball goes to Bob Jones University for a 1 o'clock tip-off time. And women's basketball having one of its best seasons in a very long time as Torrey goes up for the dunk. Doesn't get the basket, but he does draw the foul. A little hard to see the fingers the official held up, but thankfully we have it on the scoreboard. David Battle called for his second, and Kafumba Tori will shoot 2, and he's been pretty good at the line for Trinity Baptist. Of late, he has come through. It's 55% on the season, but of late, like you just saw right there, he and most of the Eagles have really stepped up their game at the free throw line. 19-point lead now for the Eagles pending free throw number 2, which is a little bit too strong, but Whitfield with a really nice rebound and feeds Hobney, who backs up and buries a three-pointer from the side. Parrish Hobney, his second 3 of the night. Now on the season, Hobney has 19 three-pointers in about 48 attempts. There's a three-pointer. It's good from Elliott Rouse, his first score of the night. So the teams trade threes as we get started here in the second half. The Eagles lead 42-20. Check that, 42-22. So that was a 2-point shot not a 3. I thought it was a 3, unless there's going to be an adjustment. We'll see about that in just a little bit. Looked to me like he was behind the line, but looks like the official said he was on the line. Randolph feeds Hobby. Another 3 from the side. This one does not go, and Randolph is able to get the rebound. Bounce pass to Hobby, and Eagles working back near midcourt. Talked about Jakari Randolph earlier. Very good ball handler. Finds the open man, and he'll step up and score the points when necessary. Pulls up with 1 second on the shot. Pass and good, and Jakari Randolph now has 8. Very quick transition up the court for the Bobcats, and it looks like Hobby will be called for reaching around and a foul on the floor, and that is number 1 on Parrish Hobby. Each team has now committed 1 foul in this second half. Pull-up jumper for Adams off the rim, pulled down by Torrey. Only 2 minutes into the second half. Still a lot of basketball left to play tonight. This is our only game tonight. Women on the road Saturday at Bob Jones in a South Region matchup. Randolph for 3. It's good. Jakari Randolph has hit his 3rd 3 of the night. He now has 11. And for Randolph, that is 12 3-pointers on the season. Whitfield really lost control of the ball, but the Eagles are able to keep possession. There's a Bobcat down on the floor. Orion Adams called for the foul. That's his 3rd, and he's a little slow to get up, but he looks like he's all right. Gets up holding his right shoulder, and he's going to head off to the sideline in favor of DeMarvian Brown. That's Jamie Bird. Does a whole lot here for TBC Eagles Athletics. Helped out with assistant coach of the softball team for a while, but he's doing more of the game crew type of thing now. 47-22. Eagles with a nice 25-point lead. 17:34 left on the clock. That is Freeman finding Whitfield outside the arc. Randolph inside to Torrey, and a whistle. And a foul called on David Battle, and that is his 3rd. So the Bobcats picked up 3 quick fouls in this second half. Whitfield will inbound. High pass and a dunk to Torrey. That ignites the crowd, and it's 49-22. So the alley-oop on the inbound pass, again, ignites the crowd, and out with 9 seconds to shoot, turnaround jumper is good from Jacob Zio. His 2nd score of the night, 49-24 in favor of the Eagles. That's Torrey going back inside and does not go, and pulled down of a rebound for David Battle. And Torrey takes the pass, or gets a rebound. My mistake once again as I was writing things down. Elliot Rouse with that score. His 2nd of the night. I'm going to make some mistakes once in a while. Freeman for 3. It's in and out. Looked good, almost went down, and now a battle for the ball on the baseline results in a foul. And that foul is called on Battle, and that is number 4, so a substitution will send Edgar Enriquez back onto the court. David Battle from Brooksville, Florida. Big man at 6'6". Freeman comes out of the corner, then fights his way just outside the paint. And with the shot clock at 4, he misses the jump shot. And Bobcats come up with the rebound and get it across midcourt. Pull-up jumper. And that one does not go. Xavier Rose picks this one up off the floor. Three-pointer from Randolph from the corner. No good. He gets his own long rebound. And Rose just lost control of the ball on a long pass up the court to McClymont. He couldn't get there in time, but it was last touched by Freeman, so the Bobcats will keep possession. 15-19 left on the clock, 49-26. Trinity Baptist leads. Sam Battle and Fausto Alvarez in, Kafun Batori and Jakari Randolph out. 27 on the shot clock, only a few seconds ticked off after that long pass up court. Enriquez, turnaround jumper, no good. A couple of bounces off the back of the rim, and Whitfield pulls down the board. "15 minutes left. Trinity 49, Pasco 26. 26-point lead. Here is Whitfield for 3, a little too strong, and Alvarez, a great rebound outside to Battle. Battle feeds Whitfield, gets it back out to the top of the arc, takes the pass, goes inside, and does not get the jump shot to go. Alvarez with the rebound, loses the ball, but a foul. And that one called against Elliott Rouse. That's his first. Eagles will inbound with 20 seconds on the shot clock. That one almost got away from Whitfield. He pulls it back. Jump shot, no. Alvarez, yes. That was on or before the shot. It says that is a shot, so the basket is good. So Fausto Alvarez will have a chance at a three-point play. Foul was called on DeMarvion Brown, his first, team foul number 6. Alvarez at the line, it's good. Alvarez now 2 for 4 from the line on the season. Again, he just joined the team this semester and he's gotten some good minutes and has taken advantage of the time he's gotten, but he will get called for the foul. That's number 1 on Alvarez, team foul number 2, and it sends Warren McClymont to the free throw line. 6 for 8 on the season, and number 1 is good. Warren McClymont averages 6 points per game. That's his first score of the night. Now 7 out of 9 pending this second free throw of the sequence, and it is good. So he's done a really nice job in limited opportunities. Again, it's only the 5th game of the season for the Bobcats. 52-28 in favor of the Eagles, and Rose goes inside, couldn't get the layup to go, but Freeman with the putback. He has 11, and the Eagles lead 56-28. Turnaround off the glass, no good from Enriquez. Freeman with the rebound. Eagles work down the shot clock. It's at 15. Battle on the far side, runs the baseline, and will be called for the offensive foul. Sam Battle with his first foul of the night. And some moisture on the floor after a couple of gentlemen hit the hardwood. Eagles enjoying a really nice lead of 26 points. It's 54-28. On the shot clock. That's Zio going inside but couldn't get the layup. This one off the baseline. It'll stay with the Bobcats. Last touch by Sam Battle. Pasco has 5 seconds to get off the shot. Bounce pass. And a block by Fausto Alvarez. He finds Freeman, who gets up court and allows his teammates to get into the offensive positioning. 12:50 left on the clock. Eagles 54, Bobcats 28. Xavier Rose back at midcourt, guarded by McClymondt. And McClymondt trying to force the 5-second count. Maisonette, jump shot from the outside. Looked like it was starting to come out, but that one fell through the net, and that's the first points of the night for Mark Jobert Maisonette. Bobcats working to the far side. Now the left side of the paint, turnaround jumper off the rim. Alvarez ties up with Zio, and we have a jump ball called. And the possession arrow at the far side shows that it is Bobcats' ball. Pasco has 7 seconds on the shot clock. D.W. Lewis checks in for Fausto Alvarez. He gets a nice hand from the home crowd. Alvarez, 3 points, a couple of rebounds as well. 3 seconds to shoot. Lewis on the defense, and a foul as that one went up right as the clock was about to hit 0. We didn't hear a buzzer, but the official says the shot clock reached 0, so take away the foul and the shot attempt off the record, and it's Eagles basketball. The buzzer did not sound, but the official watched the clock. It hit 0, and he says the clock beat the shot. Under 12 minutes to go. 56-28, Eagles lead. That is their biggest lead of the night at 28 points. Rose up the right side of the paint. Finger roll layup does not go. Rebound by Brown. He heads up court very quickly, but his pass goes astray. Tried to do the no look, and it was out of the reach of his intended target, Jacob Zio. Eagles baseball is now underway. They had a doubleheader to open the season down at Florida National University. They're going to play Columbia International in their home opening series next weekend, next Friday and Saturday, as that one gets away from Lewis, and it goes out of bounds over to the Bobcats. Softball season also getting started very soon as well. Of course, all the schedules are now up on TBCEagles.com. February 2nd, Eagles softball opens the season at Edward Waters College in downtown Jacksonville. Enriquez is able to get rid of the ball. Gets the pass back, thought about the jumper, and he takes the shot, blocked by Lewis, but he gets it back. But the shot nullified by an offensive foul called on Edgar Enriquez. He got blocked, picked up the ball, made the basket, but instead was called for the offensive foul. Softball will be at College of Coastal Georgia on February 5th, and the home opener is on February 12th against NAIA St. Thomas University. Of course, both the baseball and the softball team play a heavy-handed NAIA schedule. Battle goes up for the shot and draws the foul. Battle will shoot 2. Foul's called on Edgar Enriquez, his second. Sam Battle's been perfect at the line in 4 attempts tonight. 8 points, making it 9 with the first free throw. Perfect 5 for 5 for Sam Battle at the line. And the Eagles have done a nice job at the stripe tonight. Aubrey Howard heads to the scorer's table as Battle's second free throw drops in. And he's in double digits, and Aubrey Howard heads onto the court for the Eagles. Eagles as a team are 8 out of 10 from the line tonight. Aubrey Howard scores a whole lot of points in the Eagles JV games, and he's averaging 2 points per game on the varsity roster in the games he's played in. That's him, number 20, guarding DeMarvion Brown. Brown buries a long NBA range three-pointer over Aubrey Howard, and 12 points now for Brown. Eagles up the court quickly. Jace Spinelli on the right side draws the foul. That will get called on Jacob Zio. That's his first. Team foul number 8, so a 1-and-1 situation for the freshman Jace Spinelli from Orlando, Florida. Spinelli just 1 for 3 in limited opportunities at the line this season. He also scores a lot of points in the JV games. That free throw off the front of the rim. And rebound off the floor by Enriquez. In fact, the Eagles JV will play Red Devil Academy this Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. And we're going to stream that here on TBC Eagles. No commentary, but Dean will be working the camera. Full timeout with the score, Trinity Baptist 58, Pasco-Hernando State College 31. We'll pause ourselves right here, and we'll be back in just a minute. That JV game, the time has changed to 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon against Red Devil Academy. Eagles JV, many of the gentlemen you see on the court and on the sidelines will be playing in that game Saturday afternoon. Again, we'll have it here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. There's a long three-pointer, and it looks like 3 free throws are coming up for DeMarvion Brown as a foul is called on Aubrey Howard. That is his first. It's team foul number 4. Brown is 1 for 2 on the night from the line. On the season, 3 for 4 coming in, so 4 out of 6. And does not get the bounce on the first one. Brown leads the Bobcats with 12 points. Free throw number 2 is good. Remember, he was shooting a three-pointer, so he gets 3 shots. Eagles had a chance at a 4-point play earlier. So it can happen. Doesn't happen often, but it is very possible. In fact, Trinity Christian Academy varsity basketball had 2 4-point plays in the fourth quarter against University Christian last Friday night. Conquerors came up 3 points short in that game, but you don't see 4-point plays happen very often. Backcourt violation called against Aubrey Howard. Fans are pleading the case that the ball was tipped. Bobcats are going to get possession, and a substitution will send Tyrese Freeman onto the court, and Howard will head off. So it's not often you see a 4-point play, but the TCA Conquerors had 2 of them within a couple of minutes of their 4th quarter against University last Friday. And we have an official timeout as DeMarvion Brown goes down. He's going to head off and get a little housekeeping duty to dry up the floor. Eagles 58, Bobcats 32, a 26-point lead with 9:42 left to go. For the Eagles, it is Tyrese Freeman, Jeremiah Cooper, Jace Spinelli, Kafumba Tori, and Sam Battle on the court. For the Bobcats, Warren McClymonte, Edgar Enriquez, Orion Adams, DeMarvion Brown, and Jacob Zio. Bobcats will have the ball with 28 seconds on the shot clock, 9:42 on the game clock. That ball gets away and into the backcourt, and it'll be Eagles ball, so the teams trade backcourt violations, and Trinity Baptist will inbound with a 26-point lead. Slight delay as we reset the shot clock to 20 seconds for the Eagles. Battle brings it across midcourt, finds Freeman, who's been hot tonight, especially from three-point range, and that's Freeman powering his way around 2 defenders and getting a layup off the glass. He now has 13. Tyrese Freeman averages 6.7 points per game. He's nearly doubled that with 13 so far tonight. Enriquez in the quarter, moves his way inside the paint, 1-on-2, and looks like we'll have a jump ball called, and it is Trinity's basketball. So that Eagles defense, we said a few times tonight, has been playing exceptionally well in the past several games, especially during this 6-game winning streak. Forces the jump ball with the Eagles having the arrow. Pasco, of course, will get the next possession. Under 9 minutes to go. Torrey did not get it to fall, and it goes right into the hands of Elliott Rouse. Hello to Miss Nettie Hill cheering on the Bobcats. Sherry Miner, a fan of the TBC Eagles. This one is out of bounds off the Bobcats. It is TBC's ball. Miss Nettie Hill also cheering on Demarion Scott. So, Demarion, you have a lot of fans watching here tonight. As I said earlier, thanks for letting us know. I like seeing those names pop up and saying hello. That pass knocked down and picked up by Scott. A long pass up the court, a couple of feeds, and no shot. Offensive foul called against Pasco-Hernando. Jacob Zio gets called for his second personal foul. It's team foul number 9, but offensive, so no free throws. 8:15 and counting left to go. Eagles 60, Bobcats 32. And we're going to have an offensive foul and away from the ball, an illegal screen called against Jeremiah Cooper, his first. Team foul number 5. Eagles letting some of the reserves get some reps. They're going to have that JV game this Saturday, and you always want to give the players as much opportunity as they can, especially down the stretch and heading into the postseason. You never know when you need somebody to step up. Torrey goes up, draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Foul's called on Warren McClymonte. That is his first. Kafumba Tori, 1 for 2. Those came earlier in the second half. In fact, just as the second half started, Now shooting 2, and number 1 is good. 6 points for Torrey, pending free throw number 2. Substitution for the Bobcats. David Battle heads onto the court in favor of Edgar Enriquez. Correction, that was Brown called for that last foul. That's what was put up on the scoreboard. 61-32. Torrey goes 1 for 2 at the line. Traveling violation will be called, and the ball will go over to the Eagles. That's 19 turnovers for Pasco-Hernando. Most of those forced by the Eagles defense, but they've had a few mistakes, and there's a mistake by the Eagles, and a long pass up court, batted away and grabbed by Parrish Hobdy, who's just back onto the court. Hobdy will allow his teams to get up court, and the Eagles again can start to work down the clock, leading 61-32, coming up on the 7-minute mark. Pass intended for Torrey, knocked down by Battle, and the Bobcats head up court. Fed inside, would look like Hobdy got his hands on the layup attempt. And then Hobdy lost possession, got it back. Freeman for 3, it's a little wide. Maisonette with the rebound. Ball did not hit the rim, so shot clock continues. It's now off the rim and hit to 20. Now the official is going to say shot clock violation, as the clock was not supposed to be reset. The ball did not hit the rim on that second attempt. A little tough to tell. Thought it might have grazed it as the shot clock got reset, but that's a violation and a turnover. And the Bobcats will have possession, trailing 61-32 with 6:21 left. Parrish Hobdy walks slowly off the court, but he looks like he's all right. Trey Whitfield back onto the court in place of Hobdy. Ball stolen by Freeman. Freeman has scored 13 points, but he's also played good, solid defense. He's gotten some rebounds as well. 4 total rebounds. And then a steal just a moment ago. Five seconds to shoot. Pass inside to Whitfield. Pump fake. Shot no good. And rebounded by DeMarvion Brown. Still 61-32. Off the glass from Scott. Does not go, and Maisonette pulls in the rebound. .5:15 left to go. 14 on the shot clock. That one knocked away by Rouse, grabbed by Battle, and then a steal once again for Whitfield as the Eagles get the ball right back. Under 5 minutes to go, 61-32 TBC leads. Freeman for 3 from the corner, a little bit too strong and into the hands of Elliott Rouse. .439 and counting. New Eagle heading over to the scorer's table. Cameron Williams looking for his chance to get onto the court tonight. Battle shot, a little too strong off the back of the rim. Xavier Rose walks this one slowly past the midcourt stripe. .10 to shoot. Maisonette fires off the 3. It's off the front of the rim and rebounded by Brown. Freeman with the steal. Allows Maisonette to get back up court. We just passed the 4-minute mark. Well, the Eagles led by 18 at the half, leading by 29 with 3:47 left to go. Maisonette finds Whitfield to the left side, and Whitfield all the way across to Freeman for 3. And that one off the rim. Rebound, Rose, and he'll draw the foul. Then the ball falls through, and Rose has a chance at a three-point play. Foul's called on Elliott Rouse, his second. Eagles are in the double bonus, but this is a shooting foul anyway. Xavier Rose got the basket, his first free throw of the night. And Xavier Rose, 11 for 25 at the line on the season. Jalen Hardy, Jarius Rose at the scorer's table. Jarius Rose is coming in for the shooter, so he'll hang on until the next stop. He'll come in if the free throw is good. It is a little too strong. Rebounded by Scott. Sent up court very quickly. Torre with the rejection. And the Eagles get up the court just as quickly as the Bobcats did. Maisonette, that's a 2. It's off the rim. Torrey with the rebound over 3 Bobcats, and he will go to the line. Three Eagles over at the table. Jarius Rose, Sam Battle, and Stephen Lee. This is 2 free throws for Kafumba Torrey. So those 3 gentlemen will come in after the first one. Cameron Williams did come out of the court at the last stop in play. First of 2 for Torrey is good. 7 points for Kafumba Torrey. Sam Battle, Jarius Rose, head on. Stephen Lee still at the table. Might come in for Torrey if the free throw is good. It is in and out. Torrey gets the rebound off the floor. Second chance, and he scores. Torrey now with 9, and the Eagles lead 66-32 with 3 minutes left. Well, he's out of the game, likely for the rest of the night, but we're going to call tonight's player of the game Tyrese Freeman of the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Jump shot just inside the arc, no good, and we have a foul. It will be Jalen Hardy at the line. No, Sam Battle. Hardy was standing there. That's what I thought. Battle had the ball. Foul was called on David Battle. And that is number 5 for Battle. So he is out for the rest of the game as Sam Battle will shoot 2. First one, no good. And now Stephen Lee will head onto the court. Torrey heads off to make room for Lee. 66-32 pending free throw number 2 from Sam Battle. This one is a little short and rebounded by Elliott Rouse. Now, Tyrese Freeman, tonight's player of the game with 13 points. And let's see if we can get a few more numbers for Freeman. As that layup does not go. Rebound, second chance goes, and a foul and a chance at a three-point play. Cameron Williams is called for the foul. And Marvion Brown will shoot 2. Shoot 1 rather. He got the basket. This one is good. 16 points for DeMarvion Brown. 66-35 Eagles lead. We're under 2.5 left to go. Jarius Rose, Sam Battle, Jeremiah Cooper has a three-point shot from Rose, does not go. Stephen Lee and Cameron Williams on the court for Coach John Jones of the Eagles. First we have Coach Michael Jones of the Pasco-Hernando Bobcats. Very nice feed inside, but Lee blocks the shot. And this one goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bobcats. It is Eagles ball with under 2 minutes left. 1:58 to be exact, and a 31-point lead for the Eagles. Eagles slow it down, working down the clock. Battle at the top of the arc, goes inside, 8 to shoot. Tries to find Lee, but that one is out of bounds. And it's Bobcats ball. Tyrese Freeman, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. He is tonight's player of the game. His 3 three-pointers in the first half set the tone and helped the Eagles build an 18-point halftime lead. And the Eagles have extended that lead to 31 late in the second half. Coach Jones calls a timeout for a substitution. Aubrey Howard will head back onto the court. Sam Battle will head off, and Battle will take 10 points to the sidelines. Aubrey Howard, a fan favorite here at TBC. 1:14 left to play. That's Howard with the ball at midcourt. Moves his way up the right side of the paint. And we're going to have a whistle. Bobcats inbound, coming up on the 1 minute mark. 68-35 Eagles lead. And this one on the whistle will count. Foul's called on Edgar Polynice. That'll be his first. It's team foul number 7. Brown has had a really good night. 16 points, and this one is good. Well, he got the basket, so 18 points. That one did not go, as I was trying to correct my own score. 45 seconds left. Eagles will get off at least one shot. 16 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper from Williams does not go. 35 seconds left. Three-pointer is good. Varion Brown now with 21. It is 68-40. Shot clock not running as we're under 15 seconds. That's Polynice over in the corner. Jarius Rose back at midcourt. And Rose is going to be content to let the clock run down. Howard guarded by 2, has it knocked away. And that's going to do it for tonight's action. Trinity Baptist wins its 7th in a row. This one 68-40 over Pasco-Hernando State College. The Eagles sweep the season series, having won 62-58 last week and 68-40 here tonight. 7 consecutive wins for the Eagles. They are now 7-6 on the season. Pasco drops to 1-4. Pasco's next game will be one of their conference matchups against Florida Gateway College on Saturday. Women's basketball for TBC at Bob Jones University this Saturday. We'll be back here Tuesday night when both the Lady Eagles and the Gentlemen take on the Sons of Johnson University of Florida beginning at 6 p.m. For Dean Bureau on camera, Coach John D. Jones, who's also the athletic director, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.